214 BC, Marcellus brought 60 warships. Archimedes needed one rope. The wall struck ships, ladders, and men before Rome could establish a foothold. Rome came to storm Syracuse. Its first surviving ships were already backing away. Every mark on Archimedes' cord opened another killing range. He had prepared where wood, stone, and human nerve would fail.
Not yet. Let them cross the marker.
After Cannae, Rome could not allow Sicily to open another road for Carthage. Syracuse guarded harbors, grain routes, and the passage between Italy and Africa. Hiero's death ended 50 years of alliance. His young heir turned toward Carthage. Hieronymus was murdered. Power splintered before Rome could restore the old alliance. Sicily lay beneath Italy and above Africa. Syracuse anchored its southeastern coast. News of Marcellus's executions at Leontini armed every anti-Roman faction. Fear traveled faster than negotiation, carried by refugees, deserters, and survivors. Epicides turned panic into command before the city's factions could reconsider.
Leontini was no siege. Let Rome bleed against Syracuse.
Syracuse was several cities sharing walls, harbors, and one exposed plateau. Epipolae dominated the heights, Acradina faced the sea, Nassos guarded the harbor. Appius struck Hexapylon by land, while Marcellus drove 60 ships against Acradina.
Both fronts! Break them before they can turn the engines!
Roman crews joined ships in pairs and removed the trapped inner oars. Polybius describes a 4-foot ladder, shielded on both sides and raised by pulleys. 4 men waited above. Hundreds below depended on their first foothold. Appius advanced on Hexapylon. Marcellus closed on Acradina. Both entered prepared ranges. The rising road compressed Roman shields beneath machines hidden above them.
Where do we go? The whole road is under fire!
Repeated stones broke formations before Roman ladders reached usable ground. Men behind kept moving. Men ahead could no longer choose their direction. At sea, paired quinqueremes entered the same layered defense. One impact broke railing, oars, and the deck holding the assault together. The survivors pushed closer, gambling the great machines could not aim steeply enough. They crossed one range and entered another. Archimedes waited, then handed the approaching ships to smaller machines.
Smaller engines. Every opening.
Bolts came through palm-wide openings, almost invisible from below. The wall now struck men the larger engines could not reach. 4 men reached the wall first. The entire assault narrowed to their platform. For one breath, Roman shields met Syracusan spears across the parapet. Then weight fell vertically. The ladder buckled before the next rank could climb.
Cut it! Cut it! No! Leave it! Ah! No, leave it! She's rolling!
Soon, even a rope above the parapet could stop an approach.
Back water! I don't care what it is, move! Enough! Pull them back. I will not feed another ship to that wall.
Rome withdrew beyond range. The siege would now be fought with time. Days became months. Roman ditches deepened while the walls remained unbroken. The fleet watched from beyond the distances Archimedes controlled.
They have stopped attacking. Why? Why?
Marcellus exchanged one violent day for a campaign of waiting. The city still breathed through
Rowers,
sea
pull
lanes Rome
hard!
could not completely seal. Carthaginian forces outside the walls forced Rome to guard both directions. The blockade bent around Syracuse, but relief still approached by land and sea. Rome attacked nearby strongpoints, then returned before Syracuse could exploit the opening. The siege hardened into routine. Patrol, repair, measure, wait. Every failed relief attempt narrowed Syracuse's choices without weakening its walls. A prisoner exchange brought Roman observers repeatedly beneath the northern wall. One soldier stopped watching the prisoner. He began counting the wall. Each return confirmed the same result. One section stood lower than expected. A wall built to dominate armies could still be measured by one patient man. Marcellus needed certainty. A ladder cut too short would condemn everyone below it.
Go. Tell them the wall is ready. Lower here. I counted twice.
Then an informer brought timing. Syracuse would celebrate Artemis for 3 nights. Wine loosened a watch already exhausted by 2 campaigning seasons.
I need climbers, not heroes. One sound, and every man dies.
Rome had found a distance Archimedes could not defend with artillery.
That wall is higher than he said.
One loose stone stopped the entire column before it reached the ground.
Who's there?
The first Roman crossed before the alarm could travel. The foothold widened slowly, still too small to admit an army. From the low wall, the attackers turned across Epipolae toward Hexapylon. Their numbers remained limited, so sound would make the breach seem wider. Trumpets from separated points made one breach resemble a captured perimeter. Defenders abandoned positions they had never seen attacked.
Wait, was that our trumpet?
The deception reached Hexapylon first. Its gates opened to the army below. Epicydes tried rebuilding a line, while every report contradicted
Stand your
the
ground!
last.
Epipolae's gone. Pull back before they cut us off.
The outer heights were lost. Syracuse's inner districts still held.
No. I was still watching the sea.
Tyche and Neapolis opened amid panic, looting, and competing orders. Rome held Epipolae, Tyche, and Neapolis. Acradina and Nasos remained unconquered. Euryalus could resist, but no relief army now approached its rear.
No relief. Open the fortress before Rome closes the road.
Autumn heat and foul ground turned the relief camp into another enemy. The newcomers sickened fastest. Roman ranks suffered, but endured longer. Hippocrates and Himilco died. Their army ceased functioning as relief. One final hope appeared offshore. Bomilcar's fleet facing Rome near Pachynus. Before battle formed, the fleet turned away and ordered its transports home.
Bomilcar, don't turn away.
Epicydes never returned. Walls separated Rome from Acradina. Fear separated its defenders from each other. Syracusan representatives sought terms before the remaining districts fell by assault.
They'll hand us to Rome! Stop them!
The deserters murdered officials who might have surrendered them to Roman punishment. Mauricus commanded Iberian mercenaries between Arethusa and the Great Harbor. Rome offered him a choice Carthage could no longer secure.
Carthage left you here. Open the gate, and your men leave alive. My men first. Swear it. Fourth watch, Arethusa. If Rome is late, we die inside.
The bargain fixed a gate, a watch, and 3 movements timed together. Marcellus threatened Acradina while troops approached Arethusa and crossed the great harbor. Mauricus opened the gate, and the first Roman file entered without a signal. Roman pressure at Acradina held defenders away from the opening behind them. Boats entered Naxos, while abandoned posts turned the harbor defenses inward.
Find the old man, alive. Do you understand?
Later writers disagreed about Archimedes' death. None preserved his final words with certainty.
I ordered him spared.
Syracuse fell. Sicily fought on. Archimedes mastered every approach, except the one between men.